Hello Darts Nutz and welcome to Darts Review channel. In this video I'm going to be checking out the Falcon Darts F2 model. I did a review on the Falcon F1 some time ago, and these are exclusive to Darts Clearance on eBay, and they've come out with another very nice design for this F2, and the retail for around £29.99, so it's a really good value because quite a lot of machining on it, and it's also got a nice bronzy coloured coating. So let's check them out. So I'm reviewing the 22 gram version. There's also 24 grams and 26 gram, and they're a 90% tungsten dart, and the price is £29.99, which is barrels and flights only. So as with the F1 darts, they come in this little cardboard pack, which is nice and neat, and inside there's a little plastic tray, and the barrels are fitted into a point protector, and you also get this little pouch, and this has got the flights in. It's the first time I've opened this, so quite a few sets of flights there. Got the Falcon design on the flights, very nice they are. So how many sets is there? 2 sets, 3, 4, 5 sets of flights. So that's what you get in the pack. So the darts are fitted with a black coated point, and it's kind of a straight barrel with a slight taper, pretty much parallel for the up to the halfway point, and then it just slightly tapers towards the rear. Obviously you've got a tapered nose. Very nice looking dart, especially with that bronzy orangey colour. I like the way the light shines on it. Quite an interesting looking grip. I haven't got a clue what you would call that style of grip. It looks a little bit like the Falcon's eye. It's about as close as I could probably describe it. The feel of it, it's not very grippy because it's got fairly wide sections of barrel before you get into the grooves, but you do feel a little bit edgy on the angles, so I'd still say it's maybe just medium level there, but looks really nice that. And on the rear you've got a kind of a ring grip with a kind of a little groove cut through it, so like a faceted ring grip. So again, it's only probably medium level. It looks more grippy than it is, but because the rings are pretty close together, you're just feeling like where the lateral cut is. So still enough grip for most people, I would imagine, if you're a rear gripper. I think maybe just very slightly more grippy on the rear. There's not a lot in it though, but that coating looks really nice, and I've just stuck some orangey coloured stems on it because there was no stems that came with it, but the same colour scheme is on the flights, so gives it a nice look. Really nice design on them. So the dart's fitted with a black coated 26mm point. There's a tapered nose around about 4.8mm, and then you've got this section of this quite deeply grooved angular grip. That's 21.2mm, and then you've got a smooth section of around about 4.2mm. On the rear it starts going to this faceted ring grip, and the barrel gets a little bit narrower. That's 14.8mm wide. and then you've got a smooth section on the end of around 5mm. Length is 50mm, width is 6.7mm. That's 21.95 grams. 21.96 grams. And 21.9695 grams. Now, it didn't come with stems, but these are medium stems, so with the stems and flights, 23.95 grams. With nothing attached, the balance is towards the front, and this is the balance with medium in between short nylon stems and standard flights. Overall, I'd probably say it's a medium level grip, and the rear section just felt a little bit more grippy when I was throwing it than when I was just feeling it. And also, depending on where your grip sits on those grooves, you may find little sections that are a little bit more grippy, but to be on the safe side, I'd say around about medium. I wouldn't say the front is particularly grippy, but it doesn't feel slippy either. It's kind of a slightly strange feel to the grip. I think it just depends how your skin sits on the edges of the grooves, because they are quite deep, the grooves, so you may find parts of it that has a little bit more bite than others, but when you just rest and your thumb across like the flattish part, it's not particularly grippy, but it's got just about the right length and feel of balance for me as a front gripper. Also, thickness I think is just about right for me. Seemed a little bit zippy as well through the air. I'll try it around the middle, so I'm quite on a large smooth section there at the middle, so probably just a little bit less grippy. Getting a little bit of spin there from the centre. It's a nice looking dart though. That orangey, bronzy coloured coating looks really nice in the grooves. I'd say the only problem around the middle is that there's probably less grip there, so if you need a fair bit of grip, you may not be so happy, but balance wise it's still very nice. Oop, I think that came off my chin more than anything. I think definitely from the front it feels better to throw from the centre there. So from the rear, I would probably say that's the grippiest part, but the barrel gets a little bit thinner there. So if you're a rear gripper and you like a slightly tapered style, then it might be fine for you. I'll go on to the right from there. These points are sticking in quite. It's only a black coated point, but it's certainly sticking in. I haven't really been playing darts much at all lately. I got problems with my hand and my fingers, so it's getting a little bit more painful to throw up. And with COVID being on, I haven't been able to go to the doctors about it, so I don't know what's going to happen yet. I'm thinking about getting my finger chopped off because it's irritating the life out of me. But a nice start for a rear gripper, I think. Let's check out the ratings. It's a great looking dart, so I'm going to give it 9. Grip, around about medium, so 6. Weight match, nearly perfect, 9.5. Quality, very nice, can't see anything wrong with it, so 9. And value, I think it's very good value for that machining and that coating, so 9. So there you go, that's the Falcon F2 22 gram darts. Another very nice dart. I probably like these a little bit better than the F1s. Just feels a nice balance for me as a front gripper. And that grip, although it's not massively grippy at the front, I didn't have any problems. It's quite warm and humid today. My finger wasn't slipping or anything. So definitely a nice one for front grippers. And for middle grippers, it was flying quite nice, but again, there's not a lot of grip there, so it's a bit tough one for middle grippers. Maybe not so much for middle grippers. Rear grippers, again, it's if you like that style of barrel. You've got a little bit more grip there, and obviously it feels a little bit more front heavy holding it from the rear, but if that's the kind of shape that you like, definitely give them a try. But for $29.99, really nice looking dart, very nicely machined, and that coating, when it glints in the light, is really nice. So I'll leave you with the gallery so you can have a close look at it. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do so. I'll see you on the next video. Happy darting.